got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brady Singer, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Now into the box, Garrett Anderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball.
First pitch, 7-10.
And that misses 1-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is taken for a called 3rd strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Ready now for L.A., Jose Iglesias, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And here he is, right on cue. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Just underway here in Kansas City. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here it comes, 2-0. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
The 2-1 home to Edmonds.
Ball in.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count still full. 3-2. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss and a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Angels strand 1. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ballgame. Frank Tanana gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now to the plate, Johnny Damon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Walsh has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Batting second, the second
with
baseman.
that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, George Brett.
Now at the plate, here is George Brett, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2.
Ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Second inning upcoming here in KC with no score. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Jared Walsh.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. Merrifield brings it in. And close call at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
The next batter is Troy Gloss. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Nope,
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And another foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
The batter now will be Tim Salmon as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way.
No, that's low.
Ball and a strike. set. Here comes the 1-1. Rendon is off of first with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Counts 1-0.
Perez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate. Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So next to bat will be Carlos Santana, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering, runners on the move for second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Grounder down the line at third. So the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First delivery to him, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. 3 runs already home here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Taylor. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Soler, base runner at first with 1 out. Ball 1.
That ball went out.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ready with the 2-0. Lined but speared on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Royals out in front, 3-0. Striding in is Max Stassi, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB now. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1.
Hey!
Great job on those last 2 pitches at varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And now for the Angels, Garrett Anderson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and Anderson able to lay off there. It's back to 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Inside with the slider, 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happened.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Trout, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
No, hey.
Throw won't get him.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. With Merrifield next to bat.
Leading up for the Royals, the second baseman, Whit.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
In there, strike 2. Merrifield, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now
yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next to hit is George Brett, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Before the payoff pitch, a look to first. Runners back. The 3-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. To Iglesias for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And up steps Salvador Perez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Perez waiting on the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Rendon onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Jared Walsh.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball, that's low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
High in the air out to center field. Damon is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Angels, the 3rd baseman, Troy Glaus.
Digging in will be Craig Loss. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Tim Salmon.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Number 27.
First delivery to him.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Hanser Alberto. Lifted in the air to center field. And plenty of room out there for Edmonds, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Now at the plate is Jorge Soler. Worked a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-1 home. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Edmonds will wait on this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat.
Max Stassi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1 home. He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Anderson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Line down the left field line. But a foul ball. 1-2 to count now. He's ready now. The pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Last time through was a base hit. shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now back, the center fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the belt, kicks and deals. And so take a look at ball 1. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next up is Troy Gloss. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
1-0. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Leading up.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor.
The left fielder. Michael.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
In there with base hit.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
So now to the plate, Johnny Damon, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Aye.
At the ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Taylor on at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting the inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, one away.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
So now here is George Brett. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Swung on, missed. 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Fly ball right down the line and left. Left fielder is on the move. It's over his head, and they're going to take the lead. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Aaron Slegers, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Number 57, Aaron Slegers.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. One and one, here it is. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pops this one up. Rendon ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 27,
Next to dig in, Adalberto Mondesi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. Popped up. Iglesias waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. The Royals are on top, 5-3. Jacob Junis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 24, Jacob Junis.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. One and one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
In now, Tim Salmon. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him. He couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Max Stassi.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Max Stassi. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi brings it in, and that's the 2nd out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Anderson.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder Garrett Anderson. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They're still down 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Hanser Alberto.
The designated hitter, Hanser.
Now here's the first offering. And this is line hard to deep left. Anderson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit. In is Jorge Soler.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. One out, nobody on. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Fly ball right down the line and left. And Anderson will put this one away. That's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
And now, Michael Taylor. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. KC down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the AB now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. To the plate now, Mike Trout. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Edmund.
At the plate, Jim Edmonds. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Two and one to Edmonds.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two.
I got to count 2 and 2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3 and 2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit, Jared Walsh. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Edmonds leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels lead 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Tony Watson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 35, Tony Watson.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Johnny Damon. Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Watson is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Now the first pitch.
Hey!
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam
Now batting,
fastball
third
running
baseman,
away from him at the plate.
George.
So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Stepping in now, George Brett, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball inside.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys. He didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now to the plate, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flew out last time up. Here's the 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Now the 0-2 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now Carlos Santana. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias gets down to make the play. Touché, sir. Royals strand a pair, and it remains 5-3. Scott Barlow been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
So stepping in is Troy Gloss. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. In there, and it's full 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Grounded to first. Santana's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-2 delivery. Line drive to left. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
We'll talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Into the box now, Tim Salmon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Max Stassi. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Rendon, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he'll miss the target there with the curveball, and it's 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. 2-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Royals 5 and the Angels 3. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
And now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Cishek pauses. First pitch on the way.
That's down.
The 1-0 home.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Iglesias now at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next to the Royals, the designated hitter, Hanser Alberto.
So here's the Royals DH, Hanser Alberto. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Line drive base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Taylor. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the Angels 3. Kyle Zimmer takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 45, Kyle.
Set to start the 9th in this one. Here comes Anderson.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Shortstop, Jose.
Up next, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Mike Trout, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up Mike Trout. As a look, now the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Well, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now.
I got 3-0.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
3-1. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next, it'll be Jim Edmonds trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
Too low, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike one. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home to Edmonds.
Ball down.
Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Roll, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Popped him up. Brett is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Troy Glaus.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And now digging in, it'll be Troy Glaus. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Greg Holland enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 35, Greg Holland. The batter number 6, second baseman.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. The 0-1 on its way. Still only 1 out in the inning. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Tim Salmon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
That fastball's too much for him. They're 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's the Angels 8 and the Royals 5. Troy Percival comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 40, Troy Percival.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Johnny Damon.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Now here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Still even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, and a good start for Percy here. One gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now here is Whit Merrifield. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Percival, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Inside, he misses ball 4.
The third baseman, number 5, Joe.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 2 now. Merrifield stands at first with 1 out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and we are tied again.
What an awesome game right here. What an awesome swing. You're running off. You saw that defense run off the field after the top half of this inning. After giving up the lead, for someone to swing the bat like that and get them right back tied. Huge momentum boost.
Mike Mayers is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Mike Myers. Now batting, first baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now, fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. The pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in by Anderson. 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 27.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
High in the air out to center field. Edmonds is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. We are into extra innings, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch. Heading away, 1 ball and no strikes. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now back, Anderson.
Big spot here, and it'll be Garrett Anderson. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now that's popped up. Brett over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. So now to the plate, Mike Trout. He grounds it sharply to third. Brett is there for it, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Angels strand a couple. This remains an 8-all tie. Now to bat, Hanser Alberto. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Alberto.
Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
1 ball.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now back, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Stepping in next, Jorge Soler. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
What's that saying? You played to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Royals used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Greg Holland claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.